They're 7-0. They've been dominant all season. Yesterday, they rolled past Siena 61-5. Look at that point differential. It was 9 or 10 tries there scored. We're expecting to see much more of that. You take a look at the 4 games prior to that. Clearly attacking prowess on this team. We will see how they stack up shortly against Endicott. But let's take a look first at the forwards lineup. Craig, take us through.
Snodgrass and Landers in the middle there. You got Siowa Gavil with Miller, and then Amy Sessions, number 6. Keep an eye out for her. Courtney as well at number 8. Big, strong runner. And rounding out the forwards is the open side flanker, Williams. And if we take a look at the backs, everything goes through number 10, Lynn. She is so important. A halfback partner, number 9, Overy. Then in the centres, you got Aka and Meharado. She is good with ball in hand and running. And then on the wing, you got Osborne and Kiesnik. And then that player at number 15, Piper Lee, could arguably be MVP. Keep an eye on her. She is an absolute athlete.
So that is the starting lineup for the Ore Diggers. Now let's take a look at Endicott. They were in the finals last year, 9-0, another undefeated record. They handled ESU quite handily yesterday, 43-15, another big point differential, just like what we saw with the Ore Diggers. They come in confident and informed. Take a look at these last 5 matches, a little bit closer there with some of these score lines. This is, again, a team that is very familiar to the playoff scene. We've talked about a lot of these players in years past, and they just continue to take field by storm. So now let's take a look at their starting lineup. Craig, let's take us through the forwards.
Yeah, big, strong team, and it all starts with a forward. Front row, you got Giardolo, Bartolotti, and Brosnan at number 3. She is a big, strong carrier. In the pack there, you've got second row, Waden and Paddock, and then McMoore, Schaefer, and Monterali at 7. And then in the backs, you got Rezende, and then number 10, Layla Bear. Everything goes through her. You got the centers, Beauregard and Landmesser. Keep an eye on her at 13. Great runner, great passer. On the wings, you got Frosch and that speedster Mitchell. And then at fullback, you got Fisher rounding it off.
And we get a great shot here of the Endicott goals in the classic white and green strip. And now for the School of Mines, you see the fly half Lynn taking them through. Love the little cowboy hat there as well in the navy blue. And I'd much rather listen to those sounds than the sound of my own voice as these two teams get ready to get hyped and amped up. The last few messages from their captains, from the coaches. It's a pretty balmy day there in Houston, 67 degrees, dense fog. It looks a little damp. We'll see how the conditions play in here as we get set for the first match of finals day 2. It will be Colorado kicking off. It'll be Horton taking us through, kicking it off here.
I really wish I put my name on the medical plan or anything.
As we get a good look, center ref Jeff Tancredi looking sharp in the neon kit.
My captain.
As we get underway here, Endicott receiving the ball on the left-hand side, bounces first, but is now brought to ground. Looking to get started just inside their own half, right at the 40-meter line. Not able to get to ground, but finally does. Looking quickly to play to that first forward pack here.
Dangerous tackle is the call, straight away. Endicott taps and goes.
And they'll elect to quick tap here. Endicott going through a big power runner here, but good tackle there from the number 6. Getting going again now. Bear just conducting. We know she's going to be so important to this Endicott attack as they're looking to just get comfortable here. Still playing in their own 40-meter. Resende looking for Bayer. Continuing to play, feeling very confident in their carries here, but not making a lot of meters. Still looking to stretch it out to the wings now. Testing the edge, looking for that counter right there, but another penalty here. And again, the goals just get going. This time it's through Greavy. They want to play quick. They want to catch Colorado on the back foot. You can see the organization that they have here. Stretch it out wide here. Is there space? Hits the ground, but is collected quickly. That's through Frosch. Frosch finally tackled down on the other side. It's been a lot of width-to-width here in the first few minutes. Not a lot of meters forward, but just patiently waiting are the goals. Now trying to get some forward meters. That's a nice carry there. Just so confident in their handling. And Endicott looking sharp. Can they break that first tackle? They do, but working through the ground. Now looking to go back inside. Oh, and the first bobble there. And so lots of phases together, Craig, but ultimately Endicott not able to get out of their own half, and it will be Colorado ball.
Yeah, you can see an absolute hallmark of Endicott's play is everything goes through Layla Bear at 10 and they get their strong ball carriers onto the ball. Also be very wary from Endicott. Every time there's a penalty, they like a quick tap. They like that momentum to get going early. But it was the School of Mines what really showed up in defense, and they cut those big players and runners down early, and they got their reward with great field position in the scrum.
It's that first possession here, the first scrum, always the one to see who's going to come out first, but the Ore Diggers able to get that cleanly. Can they get it out wide once more? They get the ball out. Was it forward? Endicott able to recover that ball. You hear the cheers from the stands. They're loving that. Goals back on the attack.
No advantage game for the knocked on. Going back to the scrum. Yep.
Yeah.
It's right about here. Ref.
Nice defense there from Endicott. Just as the School of Mines look to move that ball wide, and that is a hallmark of Elia Lynn, number 10 for the School of Mines. She likes to give these big, long passes, but Endicott were excellent in their defense. Number 11, Frosch, making that brilliant one-on-one tackle. That forced the turnover, and now Endicott, they couldn't quite use the advantage, but they come back for their scrum. This is finely balanced. Two great teams going at it in this first 4 minutes.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Endicott's first attacking scrum. Gets that ball out cleanly. Spurts out the back there, but cleaned up. They look to attack wide now. Met with some pressure there, but shakes off that tackle. Nice little carry to recover. Now midfield are the goals. Again, looking for hands. Colorado, good drift defense there. Just quick recycles from this goals attack. School of Mines trying to put some pressure on, and they do so in this one.
Hooks back by White.
Created a little bit more chaos in that ruck, and now the goals find themselves just outside of their 5. Continuing to carry, this time through McMaw. You wonder if they're going to look for an exit here.
25.
And there, good defense from the Ore Diggers. Now they get the reward here.
Yeah, one thing about Endicott, they do not like to kick the ball. They will keep the ball in hand, whether they're 90 meters out or whether they're 5 meters out. They are comfortable with the ball in hand. And to stop them, and not many teams have done this in the last 5 years, you have to win the gain line in defense. You have to have a strong launch and get into the faces of those strong runners. And that's exactly what the Colorado School of Mines have done in this last 4 or 5 minutes. And that's why they've got their reward here.
And they go strong side here off of the scrum. This is Courtney. Courtney has to be taken down by several different goals players now. Over to getting that ball out. just 5 meters outside the try line. Now Lynn will take it herself.
No white.
Some good footwork there. Gets a few more meters, but some good pressure from the goal's defense. The penalty there will go back to School of Mines. Quick tap here from Courtney. Can Courtney go through? Goals say no. School of Mines now looking to pick again. Met with some good defense there from Endicott. Now looking to play it out wide. Can they get it to hands? Can they go one more? Will they get it through? And it looks like it will be. Kate Osborne dotting it down for School of Mines. And the referee's just going to check and make sure.
Thank you.
And you can hear from the announcer there, calling the School of Mines is the one that strikes first through Kate Osborne. And the Ore Diggers up 5-0 with the kick to come.
And that's exactly how you get around this Endicott team. They hit it up hard early to really draw in the defense, and just watch the catch pass skills here. All on the gain line. Early catch, early transfer, and then Meharado, she did it yesterday as well at 13. She unlocks her wide players, and then you got Osborne. She got a handful of tries yesterday, and then she's doing it again today under a bit of pressure, but she got that ball down. That is brilliant start from Colorado School of Mines, defending to get the ball back, and then the execution in the wide channels. Excellent play. And then Piper Lee has got the opportunity to add the points.
And just taking advantage of the opportunity. And just like Craig, they were able to turn over that ball and punish Endicott. As you said, Kate Osborne, the first year, just picking up right where she left off yesterday, dotting down another 5 for today. Endicott not used to these early scores against them. Let's see how they respond here as they get underway. Conversion no good, so 5-0 Ore Diggers collected off of the bounce. Here's Courtney Sessions making some nice meters there.
Yeah,
Endicott does well to get Kishnik out of bounds.
Yeah, absolutely, Bree. Amy Sessions, she is a fantastic player at number 6. She is very, very busy in the rucks with the carry, and you just saw the potential that she has there. So keep an eye out on number 6. They just ran out a little bit of room, but she is a strong, strong runner.
Clean line out from Endicott, and now they go first time in the attacking half. Looking to get it out wide. Again, just really confident in their handling, and a nice cut back in with good carry, good quick support at the ruck. And now looking to run it herself is Bear, but gets tackled out of bounds. Colorado able to respond there. Good defense from the Ore Diggers.
Yeah, one of the most important part of Endicott's play is their shape. So they often always have players available. But there, when Layla Bear looked up at number 10, the shape was not there. And you know what's interesting? Endicott were in a much harder game yesterday, and their players had to be on their starters for the whole 80 minutes. On the other side of things, the Colorado School of Mines, they brought a lot of their starters off at half-time because the game was in the bag. I wonder if that's going to have a potential impact on this game.
That's a great point, Craig. And I mean, look, it's 2 games in 2 days. That is a huge ask, and it's something that we see at the collegiate scene, just how the playoff structures are always set up. And it's about how quickly you can recover and what you can do on day 1 to really preserve energy for day 2. Just 10 minutes in, and we'll see if these ramifications continue to persist. Right now, School of Mines just outside of their 22. Lynn waiting for that ball. Able to keep it in hands. A little bit of a bobble, and unfortunately that next pass is errant. They'll play the advantage now. Endicott with the ball. Coming on at nice pace there.
No advances, game
The
for the
goals.
knock on. We're going to go back shot white.
And interestingly, yesterday, the only player in the D3 scene who was kicking the ball was Alaya Lin, the number 10 for the Colorado School of Mines. But if you just saw her set up there, she was really, really close to the ruck and to the 9. And that puts her under a lot of pressure because Endicott do have good line speed. So she maybe just needs to step back a little bit, and then that gives her options to either pass the ball or kick the ball or even run the ball, so the triple threat. But when you stand so close to your 9 and on the gain line, you really only have one option, and that's to give the ball under a lot of pressure. So maybe just a bit of a setup issue there from Lynn, just to give herself more opportunities.
Fall backwards, play on.
Yeah, great insight. And it makes it easier for that defense to read as they go another pick back on the left side of the field. Endicott getting good meters there. Through some really nice carries.
Yep, it's available. I see you. I see
I
you.
believe that was Brosnan with the last one, followed by Waden here. First real opportunity for Endicott. Can they come away with it? Forwards all compressing in, just looking to get some picks. I think they might have lost a meter or so there.
Thank you.
Here we go, Bartolotti now. Regains a few. Going back on the other side now.
Tackle. Back up, Blue. Blue, back up.
Gets her knee down. Is she able to get it down? And it will be quick response from Endicott as they dot down their first try, and they tie it up with 12 minutes into the game.
And it's that player again, Larissa Landmesser. She can do it all. You can see there what a powerful athlete she is. And she just wanted the ball in hand. Although she's in the back and the center and often in the midfield, she was like, get me to the bottom of this ruck. I want the ball in my hands. And then she powered over. And she was doing it all day yesterday, and she did it again today. Just as we look back at this play, Endicott will keep possession for days. They thrive in this area, and they are just looking to punch holes in and around that ruck, and that's a good initial carry there. But critically, look how she gets her knee down, presents the ball. Look who's there, Landmesser. She doesn't need a second opportunity from 1 meter out. She's going to get over. Great camera work here from Next Level Rugby to see the different angles. And just watch this, how she uses her right shoulder to protect the ball, reaches out, gets the try. Excellent decisions from the referees who are right on point. Good rugby all round.
Really impressed with just the body awareness of both of those last two carriers. I think it was Landmesser and Marconi. Just they are able to set the point of contact. They know when they want to go down on their own terms. You know, when Marconi went down, she said, I'm going to get it right and have my team able to quickly recycle that ball. That led to Landmesser's try. Just good recognition off the right shoulder to be able to shy away, keep the ball away from the defense. Great insights here from the contact coach. We're so lucky to have him here and just able to get some more lessons along the way as we really try to dive in and dissect each of these plays. Landmesser now with another carry here. This time gets it wide. Met with a big hit there. That one out of bounds. That was Frosch carrying it through, but Colorado, big defensive play there.
Oh, and this is what you want to see. All the best players going out of fullback here. Watch this tackle technique. It is an excellent tackle. That is pound for pound. That is brilliant. She hits just in the right area. Nice low, drives up, knocks her into touch. Piper Lee, not just an attacker. She is a great defender too.
Such good defensive play from both sides so far, and this is exactly what we expected. Now, Ordiger stretching the field on the other side, breaks several tackles, has finally brought him down, but does not keep her footing. Tries to really stretch the width of that field, but Endicott does really well to use that sideline as an extra body. We've seen a lot of tackles out of bounds, Craig, already in this match.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's Amy Sessions once again, this time out on the wing. Just as you think she was going to break through, who's there? Landmesser. That's just, look, in the finals, you need your big players to step up, and both of these teams are doing exactly that.
Bit of a messy ball there back inside for Endicott, but they're able to recover it cleanly. And just as Craig was saying, they're going to look to play it out of their own hands, even though they're deep in their own 22. But just quick to the rucks are Endicott and making sure they have plenty of bodies. there to protect. As they look to get set, looking for the next pair of hands. A bit of confusion initially. Now set up, organized in their usual shape are the goals. This time another carry through Marconi. This time we see a boot. Good recognition there, sees lots of space. And now Colorado looks to quickly regather. This one through Piper Lee, who we just saw a moment ago. Finally relieving some pressure as Endicott now at the 40-meter line. The Ore Diggers looking to make the most of this possession. Lynn now with the ball. Through Sessions again. Nice carry through, and excuse me.
Back up.
That was Courtney.
Thank you.
Lynn again conducting, looking for space. Now looking to get it out wide here. Can they get it all the way out to the sideline? And here we go, through speed, through the try scorer herself. Keeps going. Is Osborne finally taken down? And an immediate penalty.
Captain. Captain. Back. We're just having a penalty here.
Okay.
But your only two penalties of the day have been not rolling, and they've been when you've been under pressure here.
Okay.
Talk to them.
Okay.
Slowing that ball or not rolling away,
Okay.
I will have to consider a card on the next one.
Okay. Guys, roll away.
And Craig, you see very clear communications from Tancredi there. Good, so messages to take back for Endicott.
Yeah, absolutely. You know where you stand there.
Colorado now goes on the quick tap, still going. They've gotten a few meters just fighting, fending off. Now gets off the offload. Will she get it down? No, short. Looking to go right now. A little bit of confusion. Lynn gets it out wide. Will they score again? Is it going to be the same try score? It will be number 2 for Kate Osborne, the winger. And the Colorado School of Mines fans loving it there. They once again take the lead.
Oh, first-year player Kate Osborne, she cannot stop scoring, but she has been the beneficiary, and look, she's finishing really well, but the beneficiary of some great work from her team. Once again, very similar to the first try. It was the forwards doing the initial work to tie in the Endicott defense, and then it was just a nice, quick catch pass there from Lynn. We've talked about how good her passing game is. This time it is good to be on the gain line because you can get around the defense really quickly, and that's what she did. Nice little bit of detail there from Osborne as she caught the ball. Look how she shifted the ball to the far side of her body so she could ride that tackle, and that is just enough, the little details, to make sure that that try goes over. And I just heard a whistle, Bree. I think that kick might have went over from Piper Lee as well. That could be significant.
Yeah, just heard the crowd as well as we just wait to see and confirm the kick does go through. So extend the difference by another 2 points. The Ore Diggers feeling quite confident about how they have responded right now, taking advantage of the errors from Endicott. Now, plenty of time as we make our way 20 minutes into this first half. Again, recovered cleanly from Sessions. Lynn again with the ball, looking to spread it out wide to the same side. Oh, nice little break there, looking to get that hand through. And again, it's Osborne now breaking through multiple tackles, finally taken down. Loved that ball from Mejarado, though. Continuing are the Ore Diggers, just trying to keep the goals on their heels, gaining more meters, just quickly recycling off of the ruck. Now slowing down just a little bit, looking to build some shape now. Handing it off down through hands. Some good pressure from the goals, able to slow it down a bit. The Ore Diggers now going to go back straight up through Courtney. Lynn now recycling, getting that ball out as quickly as possible. Now they've got some shape. Are the Ore Diggers? Can they break through again? Breaking through multiple tackles, looking for support. Finds it. Sessions now down. Endicott scrambling on defense, building their line. They're ready to go. Good pressure from the goals. Now fighting in the counter ruck, but Colorado does well to clear it. Now looking for space. Using the power runners like Courtney, like Sessions. Now it opens up space out wide. Can they unlock it? Good ball from Mejarado. Again through Osborne. Maybe a high tackle.
Time's off, separate.
We'll wait to see if the referee delivers any messages there.
Yep.
Just get the replay here.
Oof. Back to the play I have. Upright tackle.
Yep.
Head contact.
Yep.
Not a high degree of danger. Did not see mitigation.
Correct.
I saw additional tacklers in the vicinity in coverage, so I'm not considering penalty try in this situation.
Correct.
Yellow card only to number 20 is where I'm landing. Do you have any facts I should consider?
Agreed.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Captain. You're all good.
High tackle.
Yep.
Head contact.
Yep.
Not a high degree of danger, but no mitigation.
Okay.
It'll be a yellow card.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
And so it will be yellow card
Yep, I see
to the goals.
I see that. Yep. And the player who's got the yellow card has blood sub. She's being treated over here. That's why she's not going to cross field to you. You have your substitute coming on right now.
For the Mines.
They're yellowed.
I tell you what, Bree, that was fantastic refereeing. The communication there was so clear and just the right decision. It was a reckless challenge. It was upright. The mitigation, just the process, what Tancredi went through there was just brilliant and really clear. Just very impressed with that. Right decision was made. And look at it, it's for the tackler's safety as well as the tacklee. As you can see, she's leaving there with a bloody nose and 10 minutes to think about it. But just a shout out to the referee there. Great communication.
I couldn't agree with you more. As we just get very close to the try line again. Can Colorado get over? Will they dot down the third try? Not if the goals have anything to say about it. And just as I say that, Colorado immediately strikes with another one, this time through Sear Vogel, it looks like. Try number 3 for the Ore Diggers. Immediately after that yellow card, making them pay.
That's exactly what you want to do. This time the ball was not going out any further than Sia Vogel. She was like, I want this ball. Look how she rode those tackles. But critically, she had supporters with her as well, driving her over, latching on. And that was a real blow to Endicott, not only receiving the yellow card, but now they've got the best part of 8.5 minutes to defend, to continue this with a player down. Significant play there from the School of Mines. But let's not forget what got them there. It was their catch pass. It was moving that ball to Kate Osborne once again, who drew in the pressure, which allowed this whole play to build up. Brilliant stuff so far from the School of Mines.
All right, conversion no good. Let's go down to our sideline reporter. Tyler, what do you got for us?
It is a wet and muggy day here in Houston, Texas. A little bit different conditions than we saw yesterday. And about 20 minutes into the first half, it is all Colorado School of Mines, and it's all Kate Osborne. They are up 3 tries to 1, and Endicott is trying to do whatever they can to stop the Ore Diggers' extremely strong run game. You might even notice in their back line, they've been unstoppable, even though their fly half number 10 looks like to have an obvious knee injury. We're going to see how that plays out for them, if they can run strong throughout the rest of these. She hurried yesterday, and we'll see if she can manage to play throughout the rest of the game without any issues. Guys, back up to you.
Thanks, Tyler. Really good to have that insight down on the sideline, as you heard just there. Of course, injury sustained from the season, from yesterday, and you just fight through that because you're just so hungry for that trophy. See what they continue to do. Colorado has certainly dominated in the last 10-15 minutes. Endicott, though, turning over that ball, looking to respond here. Down one person. Probably have 8.5 minutes or so on that yellow card, so it's all about mitigating that damage. Clear offsides call. And here, getting ready, quick tap. Schaefer with support there. Continues to fight, falling on top of the initial tackler.
Medical. In the field of play.
And that does not look good. And this is just what Tyler was talking about with Lynn. You can see heavily wrapped up already. We hope she's okay.
Foul play there. Could you review that real quick? I think that was a rugby
Here,
incident, but I want to verify.
Here, Tancredi again, just good comms from the referee. If you're new to rugby, you don't often, you never get this voice, this fourth voice on the field, and that's just what's fantastic is you get the clear communications, clear insights from the field itself, from the referee crew. We're very lucky to have that, but both teams right now looking to gather themselves, almost like a mini halftime for sure. Now, as Colorado looks to give some attention to Lynn, Craig, let's just talk about what's happened thus far. Clear momentum for this Ore Digger side. Endicott, hasn't really faced this before. Let's look at some of the highlights first, and then we'll kind of talk about what Endicott needs to do here. But just take us through what you're seeing on these highlights.
Yeah, it's a nice combination of power and skill set. So particularly here, it was the initial drives from the forwards to get the ball into those wider channels because of the really condensed Endicott defense. And what Colorado School of Mines have been really good at is just finding the width when it's there. And it's one thing we mentioned in the semi-final for ESU yesterday when they did play Endicott. They were not moving the ball wide. So the School of Mines have clearly done their homework. But it just you can't just move the ball wide and expect to get around a team like Endicott. You have to work and you have to do it through the forwards. And that's exactly what happened there with this try from Sia Vogel. They are doing some good play. But this is going to be worrying for the School of Mines. Elia Lynn, she is so important to this team, and they're going to give her every opportunity to try.
And got trampled, and the person then clipped her there.
As we just listened to a ref.
That's why I stopped it. Because right now they are testing Achilles. That was what I saw. I'm with you though. Thank you for the spotting.
I'm sorry.
And it'll be interesting decisions what they do, whether she stays on, she maybe makes to halftime, where they have another 10, 15 minutes to try and figure out what's going on. But look, you can have players like Piper Lee step up at the 10. Yesterday on the bench, Kylie Boga, number 22. We haven't seen her yet for the School of Mines. She had a wonderful second half. She's going to come on and add an impact as well. So I think School of Mines have definitely got options, but you don't want to be losing one of your senior players, Elia Lynn, this early in the game, and she will really stick it out. She's a top and tough player.
Yeah, she's not going to want to go off if she can help it, right? She'd rather be carried off and, forced out of her own control. But the senior, of course, wanting to make one last memory with this squad here this year, so she will stay on. Bit of dramas that you add to the first half and what the storyline could be as you head into halftime. We get a good look at head coach Dan Roeder here. Wonder what's going through his head right now, trying to think of contingency plans as you head into halftime. But we will continue here. Endicott with the put. We've seen this again. Schaefer picking off of the scrum here on the strong side, gets it quickly to support and McMaw. McMaw difficult to bring down.
Back up, thank you.
Immediately going through the forwards. You can see they're getting ready to go.
Tackle! You're stuck, I see you.
Still have the yellow card. Bear that in mind. But they're getting close there. Looking for that whitewash. Can't they get it over? They're short there. Marconi was so close, and now Resende looking to get it out now. Looking for options. You can see Landmaster there. Landmaster shaking off a few, looking for support. Instead, the ruck forms. Initially hands in the ruck, but referee communicates well. Able to get that ball out of the ruck there, and Colorado School of Mines turns it over in their own 10-meter, and they're looking to get it away from trouble. They're going to run. They're going to continue to play. Here we go. Back on the other side now. Is it going to be home free? Here we go. Piper Lee. Is she going to be caught? Yes, she is! Still looking for options. Now finally taken down by Endicott. As we hear a whistle. Wow, Endicott turns that ball over. Could have been danger for the goal side. And now they get the ball back. Craig, a lot just happened in those 30 seconds.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to continue on, but Colleen Mitchell, she's normally scoring the tries, but to chase down someone like Piper Lee, that was significant play there and stopped a certain try. Huge work from Colleen Mitchell.
A great replay that you can see in the bottom right hand of your screen. Endicott now looking to get organized, but just had to sprint back 80 meters or so. Team is gassed, looking to find their shape again. Looks like they have. Colorado looking to put more pressure on, try to force another Endicott error as they've done already in this first half, but Endicott keeps the ball in hand, shakes off. No support there, but does well to stay in bounds. Now finds the ruck forming. The goals quickly responding here. Looking for answers. You see the forward pod set up. Got the nice runners from the goals, doing well to keep the momentum. Staying patient and composed as this Endicott side's much better here. Nice little cheeky handoff there, opening up more space for the winger. Continues to go, a quick little somersault down on the ground, gets another meter or so. Endicott fighting the pressure from the counter ruck, able to retain that ball. Now they'll continue to play. Keeping that ball in hand, this time through the 8-man. Resende looking for the next pod, continuing to go now. This is McMaw again. I like what I'm seeing here from Endicott. And just as I say that, just a little bit of hands there. We'll continue to play. Kicked through from Colorado. The goal's looking to recover here.
Hands away, just look.
Just 3 meters or so. Landmaster now looking to relieve the pressure. Kicks it herself. Stays in play for now. Quick little handoff from Colorado. Lee now cutting through, shaping through. Tackled now. Keeps the ball alive. There will be a whistle.
I have facts of the matter. I have 5 white, always upright.
Yep.
Coming in with a high degree of force, never bending at the whip. Shoulder contact to blue ball carrier's head. I see no mitigation in the instance. I'm at a red card decision.
I recommend TMO because there were 2 tacklers involved.
Wonderful. We'll consult Miles. That was my next step to go there.
Yep.
Miles, we'd like to go to you for TMO. The current facts that we have right now are there was head contact, it was upright, there was a high degree of danger, and we do not have mitigation. We're coming to check with you to see if there's any facts that you disagree with.
And I don't know if we have a voice into the TMO, so we will just have to wait and see
Got it.
what they come back
Then we will stick to the
Tancredi
decision on
with.
we'll go change the decision on the field to a scrum only to blue, and we'll go from there. Wonderful. Thank you. Cool. Scrum only to blue. Nothing in the TMO.
Whew, some drama right there, Craig. And for a second, I don't know if I
One more
was
time, I could not hear you.
agreeing with that initial call on the field, but
22 white,
that's
22
why
white off.
we have the TMO.
22 white is off.
It looks like there's a
Someone's called in.
substitution now for Endicott. But let's just talk through what we just saw. So some doubt in the tacklers there from Tancredi. TMO was able to talk through it with Tancredi, disagreed with the call, and so it will just be a scrum to blue. And Craig, I mean, that could have been even more dramas in this first half.
Absolutely, that's why you have a TMO brought to you by Next Level Rugby, because we eventually got to the right decision. An excellent double tackle. We all move on.
There you go, and the Ore Diggers now looking to see if they can get more points on the board, spreading it wide. There's green space ahead. Will she need it? He does not. And just like that, on the other side of the field, Paige Kishnick gets that one down. That's try number 4 for the Colorado School of Mines.
And it's just brilliant play from the School of Mines, and it's been exactly the same what we've seen. It's hard work by the forwards, carrying that ball in, and then this time it was an offload. And these catch-pass skills from the School of Mines under pressure are first class. Just look at this step, then the offload, and then Lynn. Look how she moves that ball, and then Meharado again. She has been excellent at 13. She's not making a lot of highlight reels, but I tell you what, without her, this team would not be clicking. So watch this early catch pass right now for Meharado, and then that pass into space and in for the try. It is just brilliant skill level from the School of Mines, and I'm really, really impressed. Just as we look back at it one more time, that catch pass there, it doesn't look too much, but I tell you what, that is significant, and that is elite rugby. Great play from the School of Mines.
Truly, Meharado, just the linchpin, I would say, with Lynn as well, just the linchpin of this back line. As we see the try scorer here, the number 14, Paige Kishnick, the wing from Spring, Texas. Just the nice little finish there. But as you were saying, Craig, just able to dot it down because of the work that was done in the midfield, just the recognition of where the space was, the quick execution of the basic skills from Lynn and from Meharado create those points, putting Colorado School of Mines up even more. Looks like that try was converted, so it is 24-5. 19-point lead with just 10 minutes left to play in the first half. Still have the yellow card from Endicott. Surely should be coming on in just a few more minutes. But Endicott just really not had a lot of ball, have had to play a lot of defense. Colorado very happy with that. They will continue to just execute those basics and get it out wide. Looking to play back in is the recent try scorer now. Lynn just waiting for that ball nice and close to the ruck. Plays it to her forward counterpart, Langford. Good shape from Colorado now. Testing out wide. Has built a little bit more width from a few forward carries. Good pressure there from Endicott, slowing that ball down, but able to recover there. Lynn this time playing scrum half.
Straight down.
Ball bounces, hits a hand. Referee says straight down, so will continue to be in the Ore Diggers' hands. Nice run there from the 8-man, and able to get that ball off to Langford now. Langford still keeping their feet. Finally taken down at the 40. Now looking to go wide again. Doesn't see hands, though. It will dribble out of bounds. Good from Endicott. Now they will have the line out.
Yeah, whip to whip there from the School of Mines, but they really weren't making any impact, and that's a credit to Endicott's defense. They were getting there, they were in numbers, they were moving across left to right in their push defense, they were connected. But I tell you what, even though the School of Mines didn't quite score there, this is the first time I've ever seen an Endicott team looking as fatigued as they are. So maybe yesterday did really take it out of them, but secondly, they're just being put under the pressure by the School of Mines, exactly like we just saw there, Bree.
Yeah, I mean, look, sometimes those carries under fatigue, you can lose that ball or just maybe not execute the basics as much as you would have liked. So we saw the ball get knocked out of Endicott's hands. So it will be an Ore Digger scrum. And as this first half starts to wind down, you're just wondering what those messages are from the coaches at halftime, and it'll be interesting to see what adjustments and messages they bring.
Yeah, Endicott will be desperate to get to halftime without conceding any more, preferably scoring some more, but just get in, just get reset. And this is going to be a big test for them. They're used to winning games and used to winning games by a lot. How are they going to react when they're behind the 8 ball this time?
And as we go into halftime, we'll get some insights from the coaches on the field. For just 6 more minutes, we'll get the action of the first half. Piper Lee with another good carry. Brings her team just inside the 22. Good contact from the 8-man there. That was Schaefer. Endicott fighting to keep the points out of their own try zone. Looking to try to fight, and that ball does get bobbled forward, just spills out in that ruck. Good pressure from the Gulls, and now they'll look to keep it in hand as long as possible. Mellon sets the platform for the Gulls side, and will be Marconi. Picks it off the ruck. Colorado trying to put some more pressure in. Gulls just trying to keep it in hand here, keep it nice and simple. Now, Sunday looking for Bear. Bear gets it out to hands. Oh, big double tackle from Colorado. Some nice defense there. Good read from the Ore Diggers, but Endicott still looking to exit their own 22, just a meter out. Looking for some support, retaining that ball. You can see Colorado's hungry. Getting the most success right now out of their picks off of the ruck. They will continue to go. Being able to set the platform. Again, that's Mellon from East Taunton, Massachusetts. Trying to rip that ball out is the flanker there. Is she able to get it? No. Endicott does a nice job of keeping that ball in hand. And it will be, again, Marconi here.
Not rolling, slowed the ball
Watch the
down.
tap penalty here, Bree.
On warning now. We've had 2.
Here we go.
And here they go. They're able to get a few more meters, and they will continue to go quick tap. Why not keep doing what's been working well for them the last few minutes? Now they ship it out. Dummy runner there, now going through. Met with some resistance here. Now they're building their shape again. Looking to get some more points in, just with 4 minutes left in this half. Bayer, you can see conducting the forward pod, telling them exactly what she wants them to do, knows exactly where they are. There's a runner through Montanari. Bayer doing a good job of just setting up exactly what she wants to see, not in any hurry right now. We see them going down the line. Still have some width on the outside, but has to cut back in. That's Frosch there. Sunday looking for her next set of hands. They'll continue to go on the same side here. Marconi's high work rate. Marconi has been involved in quite a number of these phases here. Going back and forth, have not gotten a lot of positive meters, but they're keeping the ball, keeping the possession there. Still at their 22 meter.
All backwards, we're fine.
Looking to just break some space, try to get through past the defensive line here, but the School of Mines defense is quite disciplined. They're a few meters back is Bayer. Didn't have a lot of answers there. Just 2 minutes left to play in this half, though. We know referees, the official time had quite a few minutes pass with the injury earlier in this half, so might not be exactly at 40 minutes. But we'll continue to play. Endicott now with their very trademark platform. Marconi again.
No, she was never through the gate.
You can hear the calls on the field. Colorado cheating a little bit. A Bear with the kick through now. You've got a couple of chasers. School of Mines there gets that ball cleanly. Good support from the back three. Able to keep it inbounds. They will continue to play. Lynn now, the scrum half. So Endicott tried to relieve some pressure, and they did, but now they've got to work to turn over this ball if they want to get any more points on the board. Lynn Tries a cheeky kick, not quite executed how she would have liked. Goes back into the goal's hands. Endicott now trying to get organized again. You can see Resende looking for her options. You can hear the thunder call being yelled by quite a few players on the field. Good carry there. Mellon gets about 5 meters or so with dragging down several players, but there will be a whistle.
Everyone else back. She rolled away, didn't roll away illegally, took the ball out of the ruck with her when she rolled away illegally. It's going to be a yellow card for repeat from the team. I understand. Too many from the team.
And Tancredi having no more of that. Colorado, repeated infringements, not rolling away from the ruck. Let's take a look here, Craig.
Yeah, just as we look there, see, just trying to roll away. It looks like she might have brought the ball with her. Pretty unfortunate, to be honest, but referee did say next penalty at the ruck will be a card, and that's exactly what he did.
And here Endicott looking to take advantage of the one extra player they have now. Well, nice little run there from Landmesser.
Thank you. You're fine. Just exit now. Thank you. You're all good.
So School of Mines, one person in the bin. That will continue into the second half as well. We'll see how long this ball remains in play in the first half. The goals now getting closer. They're at the attacking 40. Bayer looking to hit that forward pod. Gets a nice little ball through. Nice carry from Mellon right there in support.
Not rolling 5.
Another penalty. Not rolling away again. Another warning, but here we go. Chloe Marconi takes that ball off the quick tap. Mellon there in support. Bayer now looks to play. Getting it to Giardulo here.
No.
Can they get some more points on the board? The momentum is looking good here. But taken down is Paddock. Now looking for options. Looks like there's options back inside through Waden.
Off feet right.
Another penalty at the breakdown, but this time not keeping the feet, and that one goes against Endicott. So Colorado now gonna look to boot it out.
Still play on. It's still play on. She didn't tap it. Maybe a bit of an error there.
No. Lose line out. Here's your width, White.
Oh, she just had to tap it first, and then it's open play. Then you kick it out, and it's the final play. But if you kick it out straight away, you've got to go through the line-out procedure.
Yeah, that's what Tancredi just told them. Ore Diggers, I think, were a little bit confused.
Big moment for Endicott.
So
they can steal this back.
Back 10 meters if you're not.
I mean, Endicott wants to steal this line out now. They can continue to play if they get that ball, but Colorado now just looking to execute, win that ball, and then a quick kick to touch.
Not straight, scrum or line out. Scrum.
So, throw not straight.
Moment.
The option given, Endicott.
Did not feel the buzz.
There you go. Time had already expired, and so because the throw is not straight, it will go end of the first half here. So, a busy first 40 minutes here. Colorado School of Mines 24-5
Didn't feel the buzz.
against Endicott. Be an interesting halftime for these two squads.
I looked at it, like I had a little bit of time. And then I looked, I was like...
Let's go down to Tyler, who has an interview downfield for us.
Well, that's what I was like, that's what I was waiting for the buzz on the watch.
Colorado School of Mines head coach Dan Roeder here. You guys have had an absolutely remarkable first half, suffocated the Endicott run game, and then you had a remarkable run game yourself, allowing you a very, very healthy score. What are you going to tell the girls to keep momentum in the second?
Well, we're going to bring in the bomb squad to finish this out. We've got some hard hitters on defense coming in. We're going to finish them out and keep them out of the try zone.
No doubt about hard hitters, and we've seen number 10 heavily wrapped up with the tape, limping a little bit, but hasn't come off the field. What's the strategy there?
Well, we're going to talk to her, see how she's doing, and go from there.
Best of luck in the second half, Coach. Thank you very much. Back to you guys.
Let's go. Consistency on three. 1, 2, 3.
Hello and welcome back to the College Rugby Show. The fall season is upon us. We have a brand new division, now 4 men's divisions, 4 women's divisions. We've had that in sevens. We're going to be coming to you once every other week here in this video podcast form.
I'm excited for a season of telling college rugby's best stories.
We deserve to be here. We're going to keep, representing.
That was, to me, the biggest testament for the future of the game.
Welcome back to the Collegiate Rugby 15s Championship. We are at the Women's D3 final. Endicott versus the Colorado School of Mines. It has been a jam-packed first 40 minutes. Colorado School of Mines up 24-5. We saw 5 tries scored in this half. As we take a look through some of the highlights here. And Craig, why don't you just talk us through what we saw from both squads?
It's been a blueprint of great rugby from both teams, but the School of Mines are really dominating right now. Both the forward exchanges, but they're also moving that ball nice and wide. Their catch-pass skills have been superior and on point, and that has allowed them to score their tries. And if you notice, all the School of Mines tries, they're all out wide. That's telling you something. That means they are moving that ball really wide, 3-4 passes away from the ruck. But I tell you what, Endicott, they know how to get the job done. They are perennial champions for a reason in both 15s and 7s, and they're going to be giving it absolutely everything in these next 40 minutes to get back on this scoreboard. This is finally poised.
Yeah, and the way that the storyline unfolded in this first half, it was first Colorado School of Mines who struck with the try that put them up 5-0 through the winger Osborne. Endicott quickly responded after that, Landmesser putting them up, so it was tied 5-5. And then the Osborne, the number 11, scored again, put them up 12-5 with the conversion. Then it was 2 more tries from Colorado unanswered. And that puts them up with this 19-point differential. We saw a yellow card in the middle of the first half from Endicott. We have a current yellow card against Colorado, so they are down still 1 player as we enter this second half. There's been a lot of drama back and forth, but what I've loved is we've gotten great clear comms from the referee crew, seen some really nice pictures that you've been able to walk us through, Craig, as we get underway in the second half. And it's Endicott on the right-hand side of your screen that just kicked off to Colorado School of Mines if you're just tuning in. Colorado School of Mines in the Blue Diggers with a yellow card, but are up 19, looking to continue the momentum that they had built in the first half. It was really all Colorado to start. Endicott was able to have some good recovery opportunities and some good defensive opportunities, but just could not get out of their own half and weren't able to make a lot of positive meters forward. So very interesting to see how both teams come out after being able to get the chance to reset with the coaches at halftime. But right now, Colorado School of Mines continuing to just play where they left off in the first half with possession. It's been through the captain, the number 10 right there, Lynn. We saw her go down with a scary moment earlier in the first half. can see the heavily bandaged leg there, but could fight, looking to try to give her team the title. Oh, a cheeky pass there. That did not go the way that Colorado wanted it to go. So now Endicott wins that ball. That was a really nice read from the goals. We saw some really powerful carries, especially through the combo of Landmesser, Mellon, and Marconi. And a quick call there from Tancredi.
Within 5 minutes, she's off as well. Too many from the team.
And Tancredi just unhappy with the discipline of Colorado, Craig.
Oh, yes, and that's going to be 13 players for the best part of 8 minutes now. Well, it's going to be more, so 10 minutes. You're going to be down, and this is significant for Endicott. They need to take advantage of this. 13 v 15. Now's the time to give it a go.
This is exactly where Endicott needs to take advantage. They're hungry for any opportunity to get back into the fight here. They may have lost this opportunity here, but to have a two-player advantage, that's everything. Is subs start to come in. Looks like it will be the hooker and a number of players from Colorado all coming off.
Thank you. Yeah, we're not.
Tyler had the interview with Coach Roeder just before we went to commercial break, and Roeder said, we've got the bomb squad coming on. So looks like they are starting to make those adjustments here. We'll get those names for you in a second, but Colorado not afraid to put in the energy here. One of, I think, 3 substitutions that we saw in the first one here. The scrum half, Willatrono, who comes in from Durango, Colorado.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Shona puts that one in. Endicott putting in some nice pressure, and Endicott will win that scrum. Perhaps a result from a player advantage there, and they will quick tap here. So no rest for the weary here. Schaefer gets the team going and, of course, gets it off to Mellon. Those 3 have been outstanding this half, and Schaefer with the nice handoff there, continuing to push through. We see the 2 offenders waving to the camera there, guilty from the sidelines. Endicott, can they take advantage of this? Continuing to get the ball out. Can she finish it here? Cuts back inside, and it is try time for Colleen Mitchell. Endicott now taking advantage of this. They get the first points of the half.
And that's exactly what you got to do with 13 players on the field. Endicott just need to keep possession. We know they're really comfortable with that. But then just moving that ball 1 to 2 passes, you're going to find so much space out there. And that's exactly what they did. They need players like Colleen Mitchell on the ball. And they started to shift it through Bear, and it's just good catch pass, much like we saw from the School of Mines. And how about that from Landmesser? She is an excellent player. If we look back on it, some nice catch pass, but just look at this balance of a run here from Landmesser. It's just a little step to find an edge. There's the fend, 2 hands back on the ball, the offload to Mitchell, and she knows her way to the try line. The thing is about Mitchell, she can have quiet games, but when she gets the ball, she makes stuff happen every single time, and that's how dangerous she can be. This is a significant period in this game for the School of Mines to hang on to the lead and Endicott to build their momentum. This is what a game we've got here.
Gene, time's on the cards.
See right there, Landmesser and Mitchell just celebrating those much-needed points.
Thank you.
And now it's just all foot on the gas here. Score now 24-12. It's just 2 possessions that separate these 2 teams. 2 converted tries. Colorado looking to try to put it deep into Endicott's territory. And unfortunately doesn't handle that kickoff well. So Colorado will take that scrum. But can Endicott respond? Can they put in another big, powerful push here?
Yeah, that's what happened last time. Although the scrum does eat the clock and takes out the time of the sin bin, You can just see, it looks like the School of Mines are still only keeping 7 players in the scrum. And if you just look at the teams pound for pound, Endicott are bigger, they're heavier, and in the scrum, that is significant, particularly if you're a player down. So Endicott are really going to be trying to put the pressure on here. 8v7 for the School of Mines. This needs to be like a 7 scrum, in and out. Doesn't matter if it's messy, as quickly as you possibly can. Look at that power.
Oh, and struggling there. Not able to get it out like you would have hoped there. And here we go. The Gulls come storming down now. Through the 8-man. Yet another fend. A nice little spin move there from the 8-man Schaefer. Looking to go now and strike. Endicott looking to get it wide now through Landmesser. This time doesn't need a fancy little offload. But again, through the sidestepper there. Mitchell. Just that powerful left foot. Endicott, you can feel the momentum shifting now. Endicott feeling comfortable. Can they march forward even closer? Bayer now to her forwards. Mellon gets a couple more meters. You can hear the Endicott fans starting to get back into it now. Colorado maybe a little bit quiet. Ball hits the deck, but continues to play on. Ball went backwards.
Ooh, could be a penalty again. Maharado's got to get out of there.
All backwards. No tacklers there.
Continues to play. Mitchell, the speedster. Oh, just the fancy footwork. Can she beat that one? Another one. Can she fend? She finally gets taken down outside the 22. Just the dancer is Colleen Mitchell. So shifty on her feet. And now Schaefer looking for the offload. There you go, through Marconi. Much better from Endicott, screaming for that ball, and Colorado trying to recover.
No, Woo.
Colorado just trying to fight the discipline errors. Not much they can do here. They come storming back. Here's Landmesser now. Landmesser looks for that beautiful offload again. Is it going to be repeat? And that's another try for Colleen Mitchell. Thank you very much, she says.
Thank you.
Back into this game.
How about the connection between Landmesser and Mitchell? That came off the back of a lot of great work from the Endicott forwards. Not just carrying this time, but you can see that they're offloading the ball. And this is just beautiful play. Again, through the hands. Landmesser is so dangerous. This time, we're looking back. I think this is a try that we saw before, but this time it was the offload from Landmesser, kind of over the top, almost like a skyhook. It was a brilliant pass. And then Colleen Mitchell gets over for the try. But the connection between 13 and 14 is beautiful. Well, 26 on her back. That step left to right, the power. Oh, and then you will not see a better offload or pass like that anywhere in World Rugby. And we've got it right here. Oh, from Next Level Rugby. That was brilliant play. Colleen Mitchell doing what she does best. But remember, she was involved from a lot of plays. She was she was making the initial line breaks. But I've mentioned her name a few times. Landmesser. Big players step up at big moments. She's been absolutely brilliant.
When they're not rolling, they're even playing the ball too.
Sensational play from the Endicott goals. You knew that they were still in this game, and this is what we love to see in championship weekend. Now just a try, just one try separates these two teams. But as you said, Craig, there's nothing better that you're going to see on the weekend than right here, Collegiate Rugby Championships down here in Houston, Texas. Dramas going back and forth as we get underway. And now Endicott back in their hands, just 7 points separation. I think there should still be there. I think that both yellow cards maybe back on, both yellow cards still out for Colorado. Certainly been a shift in momentum in these last 10 minutes. And will they go again? This time from further out. Colleen Mitchell looking for the hat trick. Colleen Mitchell, can she go all the way? Colleen Mitchell, will it be deja vu and fighting?
Piper
and
Lee.
not to be.
What a play.
Piper Lee. Oh, you talk about defensive grit. Piper Lee says no. Oh, how about that chase?
Oh, that is significant. I was just starting to talk about the Landmesser-Mitchell connection once again, and then Piper Lee steps up when you need your players most. She was there. That was significant. That could be huge in this game.
That's just tough. I mean, just tough from the fullback. The experience, the determination not to let things get even more out of hand. An interesting cross kick, though, here. Gets it right back into Endicott's hands. Not out of danger yet. The Gulls continuing to go forward.
It's available.
Colorado maybe didn't like to execute it that way, but now they've got to keep fighting, keep digging, recover that ball. But Endicott now still on the attacking possession. Landmesser doesn't want that ball this time. Going to go to a new set of hands here through Division. So much drama in the last few minutes there. Who's going to stop them now? Gets it out to Giardulo. Colorado doing everything they can to fight for that ball. There's a whistle. Not rolling. Tancredi puts them back on a warning. Discipline issues plague this squad. And now, here we go again through Schaefer from Keene, New Hampshire. She has been all over the place, fighting that counter ruck. Endicott now looking to go again through the star-studded three. That time through Marconi. Is it going to be Mellon who takes that ball? It will be Mellon. Battling through Mellon, getting that knee down. Must release. Can she roll away? Continuing to play now again through the substitution. Just meters away. Ordiggers doing everything they can. Resende getting that ball out. Here we go again, Landmesser. Landmesser looking to get that offload out. Cannot this time. School of Mines does better on defense there, but picked up off quickly the base of the ruck. Good tackle there from the Ordiggers. That time, the number 13. And Gerardo, who has been so crucial on attack. Big defensive moment there. They've pushed them back a few meters, the Ordiggers. But Endicott still with play. Bayer gets it out now to Schaefer. One more. Through Marconi again.
Land your own player, scrum blue. No.
Incidental obstruction, says Tancredi.
Bring the loosen bin on. Incidental obstruction, scrum blue.
And that will be a turnover to School of Mines.
Yeah, and I'm sure Endicott would love that opportunity to get it back again. If we look at the top of our screen, you have got half a width of a field open. Just one pass there, and that could have been an easy try for Endicott. But as it is, it's an accidental offside. That's killed the clock. It looks like the sin bin has come back on, so we could be back to all our numbers here. I'll just double check. But my word, what a comeback from Endicott.
There's a huge 10-15 minutes we've seen from Endicott. They still do have one person, probably just a few more minutes on that last yellow card. They have won yet another scrum penalty. That has been huge for the Gulls.
Marcus here on the 5. Thank you. Let's have it. Yep.
Here we go. Schaefer with the ball, looking for that whitewash. Will she go all the way? Schaefer gets the try down. How about that for a comeback in these last 10-15 minutes? Endicott Gulls strike back this time through the 8-man Marin Schaefer. Oh boy, Craig, we have got a match on our hands.
We sure have. That is with the kick to come, the comeback is complete, and it all came from the scrum pressure. The School of Mines putting their knee down, and then Schaefer at number 8. You just felt that was coming. Just a nice little ride of the tackle, then just punching and shoving and pushing and just doing all the hard yards to get over the line. But the Endicott scrum has shown up in this second half. They have got 3 scrum penalties, which has turned over possession. The kick has been successful, so the comeback is complete. We're back to 24 all. Oh, you could not have scripted it this way. This is a final for the ages. Oh, still plenty of time to go as well, Bree.
Oh, man, you talk about finals footy. Here we go, folks. First match of the day, and it has absolutely delivered in these first 55 minutes. I mean, it has been a tale of 2 halves, that is for sure. Colorado School of Mines just dominating that first half, and then huge discipline errors has let Endicott right back into this game, and the goals just absolute grit and resilience in that fight. And now we're at a tie, 24 all. Some champagne rugby on affair. Endicott still with this ball now. It looks like we are back to full strength, 15-15. Will be interesting to see how Endicott can continue to carry that momentum. Here we go. Landmesser has just been absolutely in it, this outside center. Landmesser earns huge meters for this goal side. You can see a little bit of fatigue from Colorado there. Bayer gets it out to these forwards who have been immense for me all game. Endicott feeling very comfortable now. They love stringing together these phases and playing out of their own hands no matter where on the field they are. But this time about right at midfield. Looking to go now. And again, you'll see, got about 23 minutes or so left. You wonder about how the fatigue is hitting these 2 teams, both from yesterday and from the match so far. But someone who's not fatigued right now, Landmesser. Oh my word, Landmesser continues to go, switches it off into the left hand, but does get taken down. Oh my gosh, is that Colleen Mitchell again? Colleen Mitchell fighting. But oh my gosh, this Colorado defense. And she gets it down. Colleen Mitchell, try number 3. Are you kidding me? What about this goal's comeback? And I mean, a little bit different from the last 2 times, but that Landmesser-Mitchell connection, oh my word. Endicott now up 5 with conversion to come.
And it's all about Larissa Landmesser right now. She just keeps going and going. Just as you thought Piper Lee had got her down, guess who's there? Mitchell. She is at it, and then Piper Lee gives it another go. And for a second, I thought she might have been held up, but Colleen Mitchell was not being denied this time. There is a lot of action happening right now. Piper Lee is giving it everything, but Mitchell just has a lot of awareness there. She's allowed that one movement after the tackle. She reaches out and scores. That is a true finish from a great winger. Oh, this is just unstoppable rugby now from Endicott. And at the heart of it is Larissa Landmesser. We highlighted her at the top of the show, and she is not disappointing. And then you have got Colleen Mitchell. She just knows how to finish. She got denied probably a few minutes ago. Oh, that wasn't going to happen a second time. Just watch this determination from both players. Piper Lee's trying to get her, and then just good game awareness. There's the try line. There's the solid reach. Try. Very, very good.
And can we talk about, I mean, that's like a rugby nutmeg if I've ever seen one. Oh, Mitchell does them a little bit dirty to just score right in between her legs. Oh, man. But
I'm sure
and some awesome camera work. I mean, I'm just going to say I've loved seeing the Endicott team on the sidelines celebrating that try. I mean, Craig, it's just been immense these last few minutes.
Top quality rugby, top quality production. We're in for a treat.
Indeed we are, and I will just note that has been 5 unanswered tries from Endicott in just this half. Colorado yet to have scored in this half.
You're fine? Yes, you're fine.
I mean, just a huge change in momentum. Endicott not able to convert that last try, but confidence is at an all-time high back through the stud Landmesser. So difficult to take down. Still going. Oh my gosh, defend. How many defenders do you need to take her down? I remember calling this match last year, and Landmesser just was an unforgettable name. And now a senior from Hudson, New Hampshire, just doing it all for her team. Endicott continues to keep the ball in hand. That time through Giardulo, but big stop there from Colorado. Colorado looking for some answers here. How do you stop the three-peat try scorer? Mitchell tied up here. Looks like there's someone in some pain on the far side of your screen, but the goals will continue to play. Head coach Carly Baker has done immense things with this squad, and my gosh, the fight and the determination in this game has been unparalleled. 19 minutes left to play in this match, this time going through on the other side of the field here, through the out, that time through Horton. Colorado, I think, looking for answers on how to fight in the breakdown. They had all those discipline issues earlier on, late in the first half, continuing on the second half. And now it seems like they're just completely staying out, but that means that you're keeping the ball in Endicott's hands. And if you can't turn over that ball, you got nothing to play for. There. Mitchell continuing to cut back inside off of that left foot. Colorado has to turn over that ball, has slowed it down there. Huge efforts from LaVale there, just flying up on defense. And that ball now finally turned over from Colorado. So it will be a scrum now to Colorado. Craig, what do you make of these last few minutes here?
I was just thinking to myself watching that, and I've seen Endicott quite a lot over the years now. I don't think there's a team in the whole of the United States who can keep the ball like they do. They just are a machine, and yes, they spilt it there under a lot of pressure from the School of Mines, but they just go and go and go with that possession base. But the School of Mines, they really are hanging in there. I mean, this game is still finely poised. I know the momentum is against them. You're just trying to think there, look, how much of a loss has Alaya Lynn been to number 10 for the School of Mines? Not clearly she's been injured, but it was almost like she was the presence, the captain, the leader, just even through her communication. It feels like they lost it a bit. But look, one score here, and the School of Mines, they are way back into it, bro, into the lead with a conversion. So there's still a lot to go in these next 15, 16 minutes. But Endicott will they'll keep the ball. Whether they're 90 yards out, 90 meters out, or 5 meters out, they'll stick to their game plan. They're not in a hurry to change. But if they can get the ball in that lady's hands, Larissa Landmesser, they're gonna have a good outcome.
Time is on.
So it looks like it will be Anastasia Saldana that comes in. I believe it was Trono who came off. I think there was concern about potential head injury there. So third scrum half for Colorado. And you wonder, just in those stoppages of play, those are good opportunities to get some messages across from the coaches. You wonder how they adjust to the discipline issues that they faced earlier, what the focuses are for these last 17 minutes, but it looks like ball went straight out the tunnel there.
First thing they need to do, Bree.
Again.
Yeah, first thing they need to do, they need to win the scrum for School of Mines. That has been a big, along with not rolling away at the ruck, has been a big Achilles heel for them right now. They haven't got momentum there. Endicott are dominating this area of the game. I can't remember the School of Mines winning a scrum in this second half. And that is, if you're going to win championships, you've got to win your set piece, starting with your scrum.
Absolutely right. That has been a big reason why Endicott has been able to get back into this match, was winning penalty after penalty at the scrum. But Colorado does well, keeps that ball for themselves, and unfortunately gets that ball into Endicott's hands. But talk about that nice read from the scrum half for Sunday, who was just able to flood the channels there, intercepts that ball, but ball gets turned over again. There's a whistle. It will be a forward pass. Colorado, I don't really believe it. Ball will go back to Endicott, though, and looks like a little bit of wind has been deflated out of Colorado's sails.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the clock. What is it, 65 minutes by this time the scrum finishes? You're probably at 65, probably 35 seconds on the clock. I'm just so interested to see how long Endicott are going to keep the ball because they will keep it for minutes and minutes upon end. Can the School of Mines put pressure on at the scrum, and then can they get enough line speed to try and disrupt this Endicott attack? So there we are now. Let's check the timer. How long are they going to keep the ball for this time?
There we go. 65.5 minutes is when they started that play. We'll keep an eye on it. Landmaster met pretty quickly with some contact, so she gets taken down. Just some patience there from the scrum half there. Believe that was, again, Kylie Resende from Groton, Connecticut. Gets taken down herself, but now there will be a whistle.
Side entry.
Oh.
White.
Side entry from Bartolotti. So Colorado now getting back into it. They go for territory, only gets about, I don't know, 5-8 meters or so there. So not as much territory as they would have liked, but ball gets back into Colorado's hands. And Craig, I don't think we've actually seen many lineouts, especially in the second half.
No, not many lineouts. And if you're going to take the lineouts, you need to get a lot more meters because by the time you get the ball back to the backs, you're losing 10 meters already. So maybe just a tap penalty would have been a little bit better there. Win possession, but you've got to win this lineout. Yeah, that's disappointing from the School of Mines there. They had big opportunity and they lost it.
Yeah, and it looks like they were trying to go a short throw to someone in front, but they weren't. The throw did not go the 5 meters it needs to go, so that was against Miller there. So Endicott gets that ball back. 13 minutes to play with just 5 points separating these two teams. Winner gets the bragging rights, the D3 national title.
There.
Fighting and ball just spills out. Oh, Colorado, I think they could have gotten that. Oh, I'm not sure if I agree with that call. But Colorado gets dinged for the penalty, says not on her feet. I don't know if the ruck had formed, but will continue to play. Tackle is formed. Endicott ball. Just about midfield there, but doesn't go cleanly to hands. Cleaned up nicely, though. Endicott just looking to keep the ball in their hands, keep Colorado starved of any possession. Nice hit there from the number 5. Miller looking to get her team back into this game. Just looking for one more try to tie it up. Getting back into the danger of the scorer's hands. Always cutting back inside, though. Colorado was ready for that one. Some big hits, one-off hits coming through. We hear a whistle.
Oof. Yeah, I think there might have been a knock-on call there, Bree.
Yeah, I missed the initial hand signal there, but I think you're right, Craig. It will go to another scrum. We get a replay of that.
Yeah, just look back there. Yep, looks like a knock on there from Endicott. It's a big, big opportunity from the School of Mines as we're entering the last 10.5 minutes. They need to win this scrum first and foremost and just secure a bit of possession and get their danger players, Osborne and Piper Lee, onto the ball. But they have to win this scrum.
They do a good job of it there. So it will go through the 12's hands. Oh, and good cleanup there. Good recovery on collecting that pass. Oh, can't wait to look at that replay. It looked to be danger for a second for Colorado. But big meters gained for the Ore Diggers. Now, Sir Vogel, the try scorer from earlier, marching forward. Looking to get it out wide. There's a gap there. Quickly closes, but continues to go. Miscommunication from Endicott. Big run from Greavy. Continuing to go forwards, Colorado.
No hands.
This time now through Piper Lee. About 6 meters out. Ball spills out. Collected there from Waden. Colorado feeling that energy come alive here. Giardulo finally taken down. Looking to get that ball out is Davigian. Oh, some space outs they don't go to. Trying to keep that ball alive, but tied up in the ruck. There is a poach. We heard from the referee. That ball is lost. Endicott wins that ball back. Bayer will look to kick it out of their own territory. That's a nice kick.
Offside to have the kicker.
Oh, big error there from Endicott. You hear the offsides call. That was Horton, I believe, ahead of the kicker. So the drama's here, Craig. We get started now. Colorado with the ball just 5 meters out.
Oh, absolutely. Number 22, you see on the screen, Kylie Boga. She was awesome in the second half yesterday. I would get the ball in her hands as quickly as you could. She is a danger runner.
Here we go. Quick tap to go. Kaylin Courtney fighting for those meters, but getting back a little bit. Protecting that ruck, and I believe that it's LeVay.
Back up, White.
Looking for that ball, digging for it. Sir Vogel scored 1 try already. Can she make it 2?
Tackle.
Looking to get that ball back. Tackle is called. And a quick recycle there. Good pressure from Endicott. Can they find the green that they're looking for? Still short. Colorado, can they get the game-tying try? And they do! That is huge for the Ore Diggers! Colorado strike back! Kaylin Courtney gets it done for her squad. Just 8 minutes left and ties it up 29 apiece.
Okay. And that was one for the forwards as we look back. This was just hitting that gain line time and time again. And look at that camera angle once again from Next Level Rugby. That is a good finish. It put Endicott under pressure. Remember, they did get the turnover. Then it was an offside penalty, what put them under pressure. Can Piper Lee add the extras? Oh, she can. What a kick that is. And that nudges the School of Mines into the lead. We have got a finish on our hands here. Is it going to be the champions so far, Endicott, to see it out? Or we're going to have a new name on the trophy? Oh, Bree, back to you.
Oh, man. Look at Kaylin Courtney just looking so cool, calm, and collected right now. Like, yeah, guys, I know I just scored the game-winning try, but we still have 8 minutes to play. Look at that face. Oh, man. Game face on right now. Piper Lee, time to pay Piper, that sign said. Puts her team up 2. Oh, my Lord. Keeps the kickoff. Colorado back at it again. Keeps the ball in hand. Just 6 minutes left to play. Who is going to take home that title? Piper Lee. Another break. Piper Lee is going. Piper Lee is looking to take it home. Piper Lee. Oh, the dagger, Piper Lee! Adds 5 more points her teams total. You gotta pay that Piper, my friend. Oh, that is just ice in the veins. Colorado has come alive.
Here we are, Bree, and it all came from that kickoff. I thought Meharado was going to knock on there, but she got the second bite of it, and then she carried. And then Piper Lee, with her game awareness, she was at the base of that ruck. She picked, and she went through a hole she had no right to go through. Just look at that. And then not only this, beating the last defender. And if they go on to win this game, that has to be the MVP play for Division 3. That step there was class at any level. She's just added the extra point. I don't know what I've just witnessed in this last 90 seconds, Brie.
Craig, I feel like I've called 5 games with you in the span of the last hour and a half because it has just been so much drama. Oh my gosh, and Piper Lee, that huge defensive moment earlier too, that stopped what could have been another try from Colleen Mitchell. I mean, look, there's still 5 minutes left to play. Endicott is so in this, but I think you're right. If that ends up being the final score, that is the turning point moment. That's the MVP moment. But we can't get ahead of ourselves. We have seen so much happen in this championship match. Colorado, though, loses the ball. Endicott turns it over. Composure is the name of the game right now. Waden keeps that ball, sets that platform going for the goals. I wonder what is going through head coach Carly Baker's mind right now. Oh, ball spills out of the ruck, but quickly cleaned up. Oh, huge hit from Kaylin Courtney. She says, not on my watch.
Right, hands up.
Endicott keeping that ball. Big carry there from Alyssa Mellon, excuse me.
Yep, I know.
It is past the point of fatigue here.
Yeah.
The last 3.5 minutes, everything you got on the line. Ball does bobble, but it goes backwards, says Tancredi. It says, give it to me again. Resende looking for where she's going to give that ball. He's looking for someone to pick it. She doesn't want to get that ball out. Endicott continuing to play. Courtney trying to push through to no avail.
Offsides here, blue offsides.
Offsides is the call against
Big offsides call here.
Taps and goes.
Endicott gets a few more meters. Quick tap, it will go. Fighting for that ball, and it's quickly Colorado out of that ruck. Everything to play for in these last 3 minutes. Bayer gets it out. Looking, oh, you could tell. You could see what they were going for there with Landmesser. Just a quick give and go, but just doesn't keep it in hands.
Let's have it. Come on.
Could that be the moment?
Blue is packed down.
That was a significant moment. Let's not forget, Endicott now have to score twice.
Josh, can you go back up? Thank you.
They have to get this ball back as quickly as they can, get the ball scored, and then do it again if they want any chance of winning this game. So that was a huge moment there. And this is where Endicott, they have to give everything in the scrum. School of Mines, they just need to survive it. Oh, I'm not going to say that they can get over the line because I've seen so much happen in this game already. I don't know what's going to go on these last 2 minutes.
Survive the scrum, they do, and a big boot doesn't go out, though. That's all right. They wanted to put the pressure on, the territory pressure on. They do. Now up at midfield. Endicott making sure they protect the ball. They want that possession. They want to end it on their words there. A little wrap-up trips up the goals. Keeping that ball in hand. Surely they're looking for Landmesser or Colleen Mitchell. Mitchell doesn't have a lot of space, though. Quickly taken down by her opposite. There, gets it out wide. First tackle goes missing, but does go out of bounds.
Clock is accurate on the field. Here's your whiff.
Yeah. Endicott, they just need it to be a bit more aggressive. possession isn't necessarily what it's all about now. You need to make line breaks. You need to be scoring tries. They just have to roll the dice a little bit more because it's now or never. Yeah, look, I'm going to say it's going to be hard to come back with 2 scores having to be put down in 30 seconds. I'm just not sure they can do it right now. Let's see what School of Mines can do to see out this game.
Perfect line out. Referee disagrees with me.
For the scrum.
That's a poor call from my part. It looked clean to me, but Colorado does lose that ball. So they're not able to execute. There's just 10 seconds left. I think the clock is correct. But as you said, Craig, it is a 2-possession score. Waiting for that horn to sound. It is Endicott ball. Can they get in any more points? Colorado just waiting with bated breath here. Can they kill the clock?
Set. Still in. All good. Let's have it now.
Sendek gets that ball out. To Landmesser. Who else? Huge tackle from the Colorado flanker.
Puts an exclamation mark on this match.
And a bobble of the ball. Is that full time? It is. With almost the biggest comeback of the century, but not to be. The Colorado School of Mines Ore Diggers. They take home the title this year. They are the Division III National Champions. 2025 champions in the hands of Piper Lee. They take it 38-29. And look at those emotions. It means the absolute world. And those 2 faces, Piper Lee and, I mean, Leah Lynn, those 2 have worked so hard for this program. Let's take it down to Tyler at the sideline.
Colorado School of Mines are officially national champions, and you are looking at the girl right here who made it possible, put the team on your back. What did you guys tell yourselves? You went up in half, and then you were down fighting hard in the second half and eventually came back to win it. What did you tell yourselves to get that momentum and win the game?
I mean, we know exactly how this game is played. We saw Endicott last year in the championship game. We knew it was coming. We know they're a second-half team. They definitely caught us on our heels a couple times when they got up in the second half, but we were able to punch a couple extra in and secure that ball. I think at the end, the conversions really saved us. That's why we came in behind last year, and I mean, it just means the world to the whole team. It's not me that won this game. It's those girls right there. It's every single one on this pitch, the people that played, the people that didn't play. It's all of them.
And speaking about those girls, to be able to come back and face Endicott again and take home the national champion after losing last year, what does that mean for not only you but this entire organization?
Oh my gosh, it's so special. I mean, we've been working all season. Endicott's a great team. I mean, it was a serious game for defense for us. It's something we have been practicing all season, and it's amazing. It's a great feeling.
Well, you gave the fans an absolute gangbuster of a game. Thank you guys so much, and congratulations. You are officially the 2025 MVP of the D3 National Championship. Congratulations.
I appreciate it, sir. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
Back up to you guys.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Tyler. I mean, Piper Lee, we saw a replay of that immense try. That defensive stand beforehand that just saved her team from being even 5-7 more points down. Just amazing. But Craig, what a match that we have just witnessed. Take us through some of these highlights.
I think I've seen 2 of the greatest comebacks in one game. First of all, Endicott coming back, and then the School of Mines just to get those 2 tries within 90 seconds of each other. Oh, this was a final for the ages against 2 giants of the Division III scene, and we were treated to some excellent rugby. You got Colleen Mitchell was scoring tries for fun out there, and then it was about Piper Lee, the MVP, who stood up when it was counted, to win 38-29. We witnessed an absolute epic. It was a pleasure to call it with you, Bree.
It was such a pleasure to call it with you, Craig. 38-29. The Colorado School of Mines takes this one. They are the Women's Division III National Champions. Stay tuned. There are many more matches ahead of us on this beautiful Sunday. This has been a production of Next Level Rugby, the best in the business. On behalf of them and myself and Craig Wilson and Tyler Deutsch, this has been the Division III National Championship. Stay tuned. Division II Natty Champs coming up next.